Te Kohe, thank you for joining me today in Pop Culture Unplugged.
Hey, thank you for having me. It's awesome. I
Exciting,
didn't have to apologize for the weather outside. It's terrible.
it's exciting times, our friend. We have Chief of Wars August 1st. How excited about you about this project that's about to drop on Apple TV?
Yeah, having
Uh,
gone through the process of sharing it with them on the islands, to now being able to get to a place where we can share it with the rest of the world is pretty special.
and we mentioned first of all, like how were you approached for this project? Did you
I
know
went through the
Jason?
usual channels,
Yeah.
got an audition for it. I was actually on a reality TV show and got eliminated, and then I received the audition for Chief of War. Read the first a draft of the initial first episode, and I was hooked. Did my tape, managed to get to a director's round with Justin Chon, one of the directors, and then the big man gave me a phone call and said, "Welcome to the family."
Amazing. So
Yeah.
uh, so we mentioned your character. How would you say you pronounced it? Namake?
Yeah, so there's a couple of ways that
Yeah.
it can be said. So that you have Namake or Namake.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What can you
either
tell
way.
us about this character and what was like the description you were given? Okay.
Well, in my original audition, I actually auditioned for the role that Te plays, King
Okay.
Kahekili. And so there was kind of good to and fro, and then we landed on the brother. I play the central brother, the middle brother, who's the cleaner of the two brothers. So
Uh,
I clean up the storms that are left by the older and the younger. I see beyond everything. I'm the one who's connected the most to ritual and the understanding of, I have a greater understanding around the processes and the rituals that exist within the islands and the kingdom. Um, and Namakeʻ actually. Namake is an extension of Jason's actual ancestor, who he
okay.
has lineage to, Namakeʻ. So when he told me that, I was like, wow, okay, no pressure. Thank you,
No.
Jason.
That's awesome. So, I mean, the story, it's unification of Hawaii, like what excites you about bringing this project to life and get for people to get to see it?
I think it's the authenticity of the story and its alignment to the stories that are being talked about and spoken to within Hawaii. It's an opportunity now for Hawaiians to see their stories and to have it be put on a scale such as Apple TV. Apple TV is epic in its nature, but also the story is
Mm,
epic in its nature. So to marry an epic story up with epic production value. I'm a little bit jealous, like for here in Aotearoa, I've been a part of other projects such as the Deadlands and all of that, and that's kind of our Chief of War story in many, many ways. It allowed the opening of a door to be able to see more of our stories. So I'm excited by that. Like this is, as Jason has put it, this is like kicking the door open for more
yeah.
of these stories to be told. Yeah. So
Mm. Now, if, for you as an actor, like how did you prepare physically and emotionally to, bring like a powerful figure in this story?
yeah. Well, I'm a waterman myself, so I do a lot of
Okay.
open ocean paddling, and I love the water. And so my connection to the water, not only from a personal perspective but also a cultural perspective, helped me to better understand the relationship between the oceans in Hawaii and the land in Hawaii, and how those two things come together. I love the gym. I'm a big gym guy. Okay,
Okay. There you go.
so yeah, get the preparation side of things I really, really enjoyed. And then having the opportunity to work alongside Jason, we trained together a few times, him and I left his weights alone because they were far larger than the ones that I was using.
Who gave who pointers? Did you give him pointers? He gave you
He
pointers.
gave me pointers. He was the one telling me, not that, not that, not that. Don't do that one.
So the Chief of War, promises like an epic exploration of history, like how do you think it's going to resonate with the audience when they tune in? What are you hoping they get out of this?
Well, it's although like it's set in a time period and a specific culture and throughout the Hawaiian Islands, right? But the journeys and the issues and the themes that we get to see and feel in Chief of War, uh, they're human in their nature, right? They just
Mm,
doesn't matter if it's set now or set back then. Everybody can relate to process. Everybody can relate to turmoil, the push and pull, honor, love. So all of these things between all of these characters that we follow through the season of Chief of War. I think that's one of the beauties of Chief of War is that the delivery of the performances from the cast don't make it seem like an audience has to that they can't relate to any
yeah,
of those the themes that happen, especially for my character, torn between honor and love,
yeah.
the unspoken love, and all of those things. So yeah, it's
Mm,
super relatable regardless of the period, time, and place.
mm. Was there a particular moment while filming this, a scene, a conversation, or even a location that it meant a lot to you as an actor?
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, can I say that? I don't know if I can talk about that. I don't want to give any spoilers, but
Yeah,
um, in the opening trailer, the one of the trailers that released, there is an image of a character in the ocean.
yeah,
That's from behind. That's the character I'm playing. It was that's Namakeʻ in his element doing ritual. Being able to practice Hawaiian rituals when I come from a Māori heritage, those things were really, really special to me. The learning of the reasons why, the words used, the incantations that were spoken to, the timings of all of those things, to be able to capture all of those rituals on screen, to further tell these stories, this story in particular. Yeah, I have real fond memories of that. Yeah.
mm. For you, Nelly, how did you approach balancing, like there's raw physical presence, but there's also an emotional and
Yeah.
psychological layers with these characters also. How did you dive into that?
I I'm a physical actor in the best possible sense of that. Like
Yeah.
I enjoy fight choreography, I enjoy doing stunts, I enjoy like physically getting into something. And that helps to balance the emotion for me. Like I feel like when you physically can put yourself into a certain state and being, tapping into the emotion side of things and finding the stillness and the quiet time within a performance is the balance sheet for that. So one feeds into the other. So it's a reactional thing for me. Yeah.
How did it feel when you stepped into the costume, the weaponry, the
Oh.
physical design? Tell us a little about that. I'm curious.
So we went through a full process when it came to most days with prepping. So we would get the Hawaiian tatau put on, all of those markings on the arm and on the chest and down the leg. And my favorite part to finish most days when before stepping on set was putting on the mahioli, which is the helmet. And all of those helmets have a specific, they're like stars on a or stripes on a uniform, right? And they're very distinct. So having that thing put on my head was kind of like the final piece of the puzzle. It just made me feel, oh man, I'm ready to go. Yeah, yeah.
How excited are you, how, like friends and family, they're going to tune in to watch you in this?
Oh, because I've been doing this for a long time, right? And families are interesting. Families are
Yeah.
super interesting. My family will love it.
Yeah.
They're never even going to tell me they love me. They're going to be like, "Oh, you're okay. You do all right." And that's the beauty, I suppose, of the dynamic of families. I'm excited for my eldest son to watch it. Like he's
Okay.
18, and for him to see really understand what his father does for a living. Yeah, I'm excited by that.
Mm. Would you put this project now on the top of everything else you've done?
This will be in my top three of projects that
Mm.
I've ever been a part of. The amount of learning that I've taken away from this, the amount of what is it? The amount of love an increased love for the craft of acting, production, and the scale of the story has just informed. It has actually informed all of the other things that I'm currently doing at the moment. So it's hard to not have it for me personally in my top three.
What's on the bucket list? What's on the goal where you want to hit next?
I would love to do something more, probably with Apple again, but something along the lines of like a detective thriller. Like
Mm,
I've spent the majority of my career half naked.
yeah,
It'd be nice to be in something where
yeah.
I'm fully clothed, like, and driving a car. Not.
There you go. You gotta write something and just push it out there.
That's right. Well, currently I'm writing a couple of things at the moment. I've got a couple of films in development, so
That's amazing.
yeah, we'll see how all of that rolls out. But yeah, definitely moving forward. Yeah.
Do you got is there anything you could tell us that you got coming out in the next few months, or is it still under wraps?
Currently, I've got a film that's currently doing the rounds at the moment called Korka, which is something that I shot straight after Chief of War,
Okay.
and then I've got a release of a short film that I produced that's going into a festival here in New Zealand. I'm developing my second short film, writer, producer, director for it. It's kind of an action movie, which is the genre that I love the most.
Yeah.
And then I've got a family heart told story, which is a dedication and tribute to my mother, which is my feature film. So
Sure.
I'm getting into that whole making, creating space, inspired by working with Jason, actually. The man is a super creative.
Mm,
And I was just like, wow, okay, if you can do it, why can't I do it?
there
And
you go. And then you got to bring the YouTube channel back, like I mentioned. You gotta
yeah,
make some more of those
we'll see.
videos.
We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah. It's amazing. Good to go. Hey, how can listeners and viewers find you on social media to keep up with you now with everything?
Yeah, so I've got obviously my handle TK Tuhaka at TK Tuhaka. Um, it's interesting if people have followed me on Insta through the journey, especially during shooting Chief of War, you would have seen
Mm.
that when I was in Hawaii, I loved it. I was very calm, it was very warm, I had a beautiful tan. But then when we shot here in New Zealand, it was the middle of our winter and I was running
Oof.
from the cold as much as possible.
Yeah. I mean, good luck with the series. I can't wait for the viewers to watch it to see what they think of it also. And hopefully
Awesome. Thank you very much.
we keep seeing you grinding away.
Thank you.
There you go. So,